Hello everybody, Torgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Unabridged here on the Primus server. And I wanted to start out with, again, saying thank you to everybody that has helped out with buying my new graphics card with your generous donations. It was unbelievable how quickly we reached the goal and we actually surpassed it, which is amazing, guys. And guess what? The new card is already in the computer and I'm recording on it. It took me a day and a half to really tweak my recording settings. And I wanted to mention that I'm not giving up yet on recording in 1080p. But as it is right now, I am dropping a lot of frames when I record in 1080p. So for now, I'm still recording in 720p. But I'm not going to give up on it. I'm going to keep trying around. But I didn't want to spend another day playing with my settings. I wanted to make a video. I want to get back on track, and I believe that starting on Monday next week, I should be back on track with my 3 unabridged videos a week and 3 mod sauce videos a week. And also, I'm super excited, guys. I want to let you know, tonight 6 p.m. So you're probably gonna see this video here Sunday. So for you, it's gonna be yesterday, but on Sunday, I'm also gonna stream on the Iron Mine server. A new season of Ark, a ton of people. It should be really exciting. And I'm very excited about playing Ark again also. You guys know I love that game. But don't worry, it will not take away any time from Minecraft. Minecraft is still my baby. And I don't plan on changing anything with it. I still want to have my 6 videos a week. So, let's get started, guys. Last time we set up this puppy here, and oil and fuel. You guys see, we got a full oil tank. Let me see here real quick. Journey map is such a pain in the butt. Every time I log in, these are gone. If I explore it now completely and I log out and back in, it will be covered again in the fog of war. I don't know what causes that, but it's a pain. I set up the pump down here. You guys see that big oil spout right there? It's chunk loaded. And that's why we have a full tank of fuel now. Oil, I should say. And we also have a full tank of fuel. So that is going well. And I noticed after the last episode, then when this guy filled the power, the redstone over here was set to whatever. If the power capacitor is full, the signal off, which currently happens, and here signal off or disable on signal, fuel use. I don't know how this all works, but we don't need it. Okay. This guy here stops automatically using full fuel when it's full. So we don't need to worry about this. I think you need these mostly for when you do a Steam setup. And you actually make the Steam with one of these and so on. So we can actually now take this and put it down here just to make it, a full size again, not have it stick out like that. And I can send these 2 guys back. So you don't need to worry about this. The thing luckily is smart enough that it just turns off when it's full. And you guys also pointed out, why don't I use the wire from Immersive Engineering? And that's what I did to run it over here now. And I feel real derpy about these posts here. I was talking to the guys on Skype, and I was talking to them like, why can't I not make this look like it is? You guys see the thumbnail here, right? This icon. You know how it has the arm sticking out, right? So what I always did is, I used a wall mount. I thought that I need to put the wall mount here on the side to make it, and I'm like, why do I have a gap? Why is this not working the way I want it? Well, Dr. Rageheart actually told me to simply use the hammer. I did not know that this is how it works. When you use the hammer and you right click, you get that arm sticking out at whatever height you want, I guess. Maybe not here. Okay, only on the top. Here I have the extension on it to make it taller. That is this guy right here. You can put this on top. I think that's not from Immersive Engineering directly. That's from Immersive Integration. And then you can also, rotate these with the hammer. And so, for example, right there. And luckily, these HV wire relays, because they need to hang upside down. Okay, that's the only way you connect them. When you click on the bottom of this, it will actually auto turn around. I just thought I'd show you guys how to use this because I didn't know for the longest time. And I'm glad that he told me, so thank you very much for that tip. And I like this looking much better there. And I first had it directly connected to the redstone duct, but then the glass over here didn't line up properly and stuff. And I just decided to put another HV capacitor here. Why not? I think I have another one even. We have a ton of these. And I'll put that little warning sign there because this glass pane was only half white. It does not see this as a block. And it bothered me. So I just put that block in there and I think it fits nicely. So that is that for that. And then you also notice the fountain is gone. I had the biggest trouble, you know, when I installed this new graphics card, I wanted to have thousands of FPS. But look at this, I'm only getting 40 FPS here when I look at my main building. I removed the smokers. I started with only 20 FPS. I'm like, well, this is crazy. You know, I got one of the best graphics card on the market now. And why am I getting such low FPS? It was driving me bonkers. And I removed the smokers and it didn't make any difference and so on. And then I'm like, you know what, let's try this. And I removed the entire fountain and I gained 20 FPS. So, in case you're wondering, why is the fountain gone? We're going to do something else in the area. I'm not sure yet. I was figuring maybe a little park with benches and some decorations and stuff. But apparently those two water wheels and the flowing water and so on, it just really made my FPS go silly. I'm still not running as much FPS as I want, but I guess that's just Minecraft. And you can also not forget that my PC itself is 4 years old. So my CPU and my RAM and so on, you know, is not very new anymore, but that is something I'm going to start saving for. And hopefully next year I'm going to be able to upgrade and then I can take this awesome graphics card that you guys helped me get into that new computer. Of course, I'm not leaving that in this one because hopefully that graphics card will last me 4 years like the other one did. So, now, one thing that does not work for us anymore, guys, is these over here. I love these robots. I really wanted them to work out. But this is the 4th lumberjack I have now. Okay? Whenever a tree grows or something while this guy is moving around, which I don't understand why it only happens to the lumberjack. Why did it never happen to the picker or the planter, right? Because they're also moving around here and it could be that a tree grows right at that time. It always just happened to the lumberjack. And also for this project I want to do today, we're going to need a little more control because we're going to need a lot of leaves. So I'm going to need to shear the leaves of this tree farm and so on. So we are getting rid of this and we're going to redo the area a little bit. As sad as it makes me, I really like these robots and maybe... What are you guys doing? Oh. And maybe there's going to be another use for them here. Eventually we'll see. Because you can, I believe, put them back in and make them other robots. So I don't just need to have them now as this. So I could make other robots out of it. And maybe you guys have a good idea on what we could make with them. If you do, go down in the comments and let me know if there's, you know, any other applications that you guys can see us using them. But for now, I am putting them all away. I don't need any of this gobbledygook. And we also need to... I'm gonna break this one and the other one I'm gonna move. So this one I'm gonna break and this one we're gonna move to the inside for now. There's a couple things we need to change here, but that's fine and that is upstairs. So let me just put it here for now. I'll set this up in just a second. I'm probably gonna put it right there. Give it to me? Alright. I'll figure this out in a second. Let's set this up first over here. We just don't start it until it's done. And that is, I want to set up Botania again. Okay? We're not going to get deep into Botania. But I want to have, you know, some mana and so on. Because, you know, my mana ring is running lower now. And there might be some other things that we're going to need in the future. So I just want to set it up again. But I don't want to go with Ender Flames this time around. We always do Ender Flames. Okay? This time I'm gonna go with, ooh, what are they called? Munch something. Let's see if I can find this. Munch Dew or something like that. Here, let's see if I can find it real quick. I think it's this one. Nomi, the art teacher. What? Let me get my... Do I have a lexica in my system? Yes, I do. I want to get this out real quick so we can read up on it. It's the one that eat leaves, okay? So we're going to have 2 harvesters here. We can actually set them up right now. Yeah, now we can check this here. Come on. Wait, come on. Munch 2, are you the one I'm looking? Getting natural materials. Yeah, any leaves near the flower will get munched up. So that's what we're going to use is this munch 2. Yeah. Or multiples. And how we're going to do that is we're going to shear leaves. Via the harvester. And I'm just going to do a 3x3 right now. Because I'm not in such a hurry. You know what I mean? We don't use a lot of mana. So if this tree farm is not super fast, as long as I do get some leaves off it, it's great. And, I mean, we do have tons of wood. And it did get us a lot of wood, the robots, so that is fine. So one of these is going to be, let's just use this one here, yeah. And by the way, in case you're wondering, I put the glowstone here in the middle because I don't want to have any 2x2 spruce. Because, you know how they, like I think I mentioned before, sometimes they grow like a big Christmas tree on the bottom. And I am just super worried. I'm really worried about this right now. Even the distance as far as it is away, that these harvesters will actually... Why does this show oak wood? Is this actually... No, this is not oak wood. This is... Why is my Whaler showing this is oak wood? Ah, so only the upside, or what is that, would be vertical. Shows up at spruce, and everything horizontal shows up at oak. Huh. I don't know, I never noticed that before. Anyways, I'm really worried that these guys are gonna break down the wood over here. That would be terrible. You guys have no idea how often I have messed up my main building over here with this guy right here. The atomic disassembler. And that is why it's in the bag. Right now it's set to mode fast, but a lot of times I had it on mode vein, and then it breaks down, you know, an entire part of the house, all the spruce wood, and then I need to place it all again. So I got tired of it. That's why I got the pickaxe now, because we actually, you know, we break dirt and sand and stuff super fast just with our fist. So I don't really need the atomic disassembler anymore right now. Anyways. So I'm very worried about this breaking down the house, but this guy right here, we're going to set to shear leaves, yes. And you need a second harvester, okay? Because if you only, when you shear leaves, you don't get any saplings. Or at least last time I checked, we didn't get any saplings. I just noticed something. I want to get one button back. So one is going to shear leaves and the other one is going to do its regular stuff to hopefully get more saplings. We do have a lot of saplings. We got almost 20 stacks. But still, you know, you want to set it up like this if you want to use a lot of saplings, and that's why, a lot of leaves, and that's why it's just common, I would say. Let's see here, we're gonna use, nah, we're just gonna use 2 wooden chests. We don't need iron chests back here. So they already wired up down here. I have not ran the power over here besides that. So we just have this little room down here because the planter is gonna go right here. I'm starting to use these bags again for when I actually do something on camera. So I can have, you know, a project bag and I can have the most important tools with me. So I'm trying not to order everything, you know, from the system every time I record, because that's a big time waster. So this guy right here is gonna have the saplings. I'm not putting them in yet. And then I figured the power, we gonna come in from right there. From the house. I still want to use this power here. That we're making from, coming from here. Well, downstairs actually. From these 2 water wheels. Now, in case this is just not enough power, I already have a power line sitting here in HV. Just so I can go like for the bees like I planned, I want to come from there. And if I need to, I can run it over here. But I think because this tree farm is going to be very slow, I think that power should be enough. So let's go ahead and... How are we going to do this? I guess I want to... I'm going to run from over there. I just kind of want this in the middle here. Let me just get down there. And then we come in it's gonna run at this height. I just want to peek in here. I don't think you can come from underneath these, so it would be right there. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll come over here. Yes, perfect. And it's gonna be 1 over. So right there is where I'm gonna run the power now over to that area, just like that. And I forgot I need to... cannot use... where's my hammer? It's right there. Never mind. We gotta set this to output first. Like that. And now we can break all this because we need that. We don't need that anymore either. And I'm gonna break all this for now because I think this is also gonna come from underground. So we'll leave it to here because, yeah, that's where I'm gonna put the saplings. I don't have another clay on me. No. Okay, so... what? This is... I don't get that about immersive engineering. It was just set to output. And then I click over here to undo this. This is such a pain in the butt. Why can they not fix this? I don't want a port over here. I want it. All right. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let me... you kidding me, right? This is a joke. Change again, and you're gone. I'm gonna put a energy cube or something there. All right, guys, let me run this power over there real quick. I did rearrange some things up here because I don't... oops, what happened there? I don't think that we will ever actually grow any rubber trees or something over here, so there's no point of keeping it, I think. And ooh, I need my other wrench here. I did grow 1 spruce tree by hand, so I can shear it. There we go, perfect. So I can set up this barrel over here, and I gave it both the MK1 and MK2 upgrades and the void upgrade. You need those two in order to actually apply the void upgrade. So they're, you know, ready to go. Nothing can ever overflow over here. I just like having it that way. That though means that we are going to have endless tree farms running. That's the only thing that bugs me. And I need to get a plug to close this off on the side. Now, I'm actually going to run the logistics pipes over there instead of running regular transport pipes. The reason for that being is that if I put the extractor upgrades on those 2 over there, which I need to order 2. Please tell me I have 2. Oh, I only have 1 chassis. Dang it. What does it take to make another one? I can never remember this. It just takes iron. Okay. Let's get iron. Give me 1 chipset and 2 ingots. So we can make that in a second. So because we're going to have back here these 2 chests. And that is so when these chests are full, the harvester will stop. We cannot have any spillage. If I would directly, you know, push out into a transport pipe or something, it doesn't care. It would just keep pushing and going. So that is our protection, that the harvesters stop. And with using the logistics pipes and the extractors... oh, I never connected the power over here. We're gonna have to do that. Where's my power? Here we go. Just like that. Perfect. Hey. That sucks. I don't want to break the dirt up here. So I think we're gonna have to go like this. Break this guy so I can come down with the this chassis right here. Let's go ahead and make the other one real quick first. All right, so now we got 2. We're gonna export from there and from there. And these both get an extractor MK2. That's nice and fast, and I have a ton of these pre-made, so that's why an MK1 would be perfectly fine. And now I can connect this to there. All right. So now we have this going over here, and why don't we do this the same way? So we come down like... I might actually run the power underneath here. I think that's better, yes. Like this, so the planter is connected and disconnected. Perfect. So now we actually, I just remembered I need to have a supplier also. And there's supplier logistics pipe. Let me see what we have. We might have something. Support. No, okay. Do I want to make... Have I made... Yeah, I have made this one, the supplier logistics pipe, absolutely. And that is just, I need 2 lapis. Perfect. Let's get 2 of these. So I can make that. Because we still need to load the saplings into the planter. And I also need some dirt here real quick. That's what I always do. So, do we have the lapis? Yes, so it should just be... Come on. Right there. Take that out. So now for... Come on. Mouse button being funny. So let me get... I don't want to run upstairs right now, so I'm going to order 1 spruce sapling, even though I'm standing right next to it. So we got this... what did I just order? Yeah, the dirt. So what we can do first here is set this up so it doesn't fill in any, unnecessary ones. And I'm going to say consume stack off. I guess it's fine. So it keeps at least 1 sapling. And now we can set up this pipe here to this, drag it in there, and just say infinite. Sure. And now we should get saplings any second. There they are. Cool. 56. And the rest is gonna go back. Okay, I actually don't like that setting. So let's set this to... I keep forgetting. I keep making that same mistake with logistics pipes. Sorry about that. And I'll show you what I mean. If you put... No. Stop. When you put a whole stack in here, like this, then it will request the full amount. And now I should have 64 in there. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Now we can put these back. Otherwise, it's just going to keep sending with the infinite. So don't use that setting. So now we get power, we got this, we got the... I did put the extractor MK2 on here, right? And there's nothing to do. Yes, it's just going to do it automatically. So I actually think, well, this has power. The planter should already be up here. Yeah, it should already be planted. Now, let me go ahead and close this up real quick, just so it doesn't look like complete poop. And... this, and then I think, of course, I need to get 1 single spruce wood plank. That's just awesome. And I can get rid of this. I don't know what this is. Oh, that was from right there. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna destroy this. I don't want to keep it because it's chiseled. And there's my plank, and it is all cut up. Okay, cool. Let's get some bone meal real quick. Just so we can test if this actually works. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and... Come on, one of you grow. There we go. And now let's check over here. It is getting... leaves. And I just gotta keep my eye on, if we are... This should all be coming up here, yes. If we are getting, enough saplings back here after this running for a few hours... So let's just say we are at about 19 stacks or 18 and a half stacks. And I'm just going to keep my eye on this so it keeps going. But now we have leaves and we can actually get started with setting up the botania area. It actually took me quite some time to get these munch stews made, because when you check the recipe here, they require a rune of gluttony. I should have checked that before, which, takes runes of fire, rune of winter, which you need rune of water, rune of earth, and all kinds of other stuff. So I needed to set up my botania stuff again. And I only had 1 endoflame left, and I didn't want to wait forever to get some mana, right? I have a little now. So I made 3 more. They're easy to make, and set up this so I was able to make all these runes. And it took me as long... Check it out. We already have 26 stacks, and we are having a surplus of saplings. We got another half a stack now. So we are making more saplings that we're using, so that's good. And I ran the power over here because the setup that we're making is going to require some power. So I think the first thing we're going to do now, oops, don't know my own strength, is get rid of these things here. We don't need them. I'm going to, this right here, I kind of like here. I think I'm going to have a mana pool here, there, and there. And leave it right here. I kind of like this corner. And yeah, I don't want to move it anymore now. And over here, this stuff, you know, it's gonna move away. I don't know how exactly yet. We're not gonna do too much with Botania, like I said, but I want this to look nice when it's done. You know, dress it up and so on. So let's set up these munch stews first. Put them right there, and I have never used them before, guys. So I don't know how much mana they're actually gonna generate and so on, but we'll figure that out. And I got 3 supplier logistics pipes. And we're gonna set these to yeah, full sounds good. A full stack of leaves in each one of them. Like this. Okay, good. So we got that, and I can put these leaves, I guess I can put them back. Yeah. So now the thing is, I'm gonna have to set these guys now, let me go ahead and break this one logistics pipe down here for the time being, so I can set this up first before it goes crazy. And I've made these 3 autonomous activators. These are the guys that I want this to place. These leaves for us. You know, 1 for every flower. And this one, of course, we are gonna set to, yeah, right-click. First slot only. These settings here we'll play around with in a second. And I'm going to fill this with dirt. So there's always just going to be 1 stack in here. First slot, right click, close this. And you guys see these are already somewhat charged because of the wireless charger in the base when I was making this stuff. First slot only. Just to double check. Oops, this does work, right? Aha, good. So we need to set this to aim low. Let's see if that's the setting we want. It's not very low, is it now, mister? Aim level. Aim high? That shouldn't be it. So... what? Is the sneaking gonna do something? No? Alright, what am I missing here? So that not? Aim low. I mean, that should be it. Come on. How is this low? So everything, low, level, and high is all the same? So I need to put this one further down? That doesn't make any sense to me. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. What if I place another one? Huh. That is strange. Very strange. So we're gonna have to put something here then. So I can leave this, these are all at level. I don't understand how this works, but let's get, what can we put up here? Something that you cannot see very well. Guessing string should work. Let's see if we can get the string to work. And we'll just need one right there for now. Because I think the string stays in the air when I place it, yeah. So you cannot see it. Of course, that also means that somebody what? Interesting, okay. So now let's try it again. It broke the string. Well, that's a bummer. Where's the other one? Okay, sorry guys, I'm not sure. Let's get... yeah, let's get 3 of these real quick. And set this up again. Come on. Give it to me. We'll put these here for now. It should definitely not break these. Did you guys just... Whoa. Whoa, what? What was that spike? Did you guys hear double place it too? It should not really double place something if it only has one piece. Alright, but it works now. If you guys have any idea why it's doing this weirdness here, please let me know in the comments. I would really like to know. And of course, as soon as the leaves come, this is gonna go. So we'll set the power up here. And that should all connect. And one more. Okay, so we got power going here. I decided to go with the power from over there because, well, I don't think this over here is going to be strong enough. It's already powering the 2 harvesters and the planter. And I guess I could have checked also. I haven't done that yet. It's in the basement, yes. How this guy is doing. He's still full, so we're making enough for this slow tree farm from over here. So now the last thing we need to do is connect this again, and then we should start seeing plants come over here. Leaves. Yeah, okay. I need to tell it to... What? Get all this out of here. So the bottom is the input. You. Okay. They don't seem to make any noise. And I'm wondering if they're not doing anything because there's no spreader. I do want the spreader to be 1 higher. I'll figure out how to dress this up, of course. Now let's bind this to the distributor. You to here. You to here, and you to here. Okay, now are you guys doing anything? I can't tell if they're doing something or not. Well, now I can tell. They did something. Okay. Can this guy keep up? It looks like it can keep up. So now my question is, do I actually need the glass? Yeah, I can live with that. So it makes like a hedge behind it, right? Oh, wow. Okay. This just filled up super fast. Nothing here yet. So, not sure if this is a really powerful flower or not. But we don't need as much mana like, you know, like we do on Mod Sauce, where we're doing a lot of crazy things. And who knows? I don't know why this doesn't... There's no particles. Let me check here real quick. No, it's not there. Where's the particles? I can never remember. Details. No. Performance. No. There we go. Void potion particles. Oh, that's potion. That should not matter. But let's turn it on anyway. Okay, now this guy definitely was doing something. So I don't know if they have a cooldown or something, or what's going on with this. I guess what we can do real quick is maybe just consult the book. If that will tell me. Should be a pretty good process when done with living materials. Near the flower will get munched up and converted into mana. It's to note that though, no saplings or any other items will be dropped from the leaves. A hefty amount of mana per tree eaten. However, after it finishes eating all the available leaves, when left without any, it will take a break from doing so. Okay, so that's what the cooldown is. So now the question is, if I want to put more leaves around it, you know, possibly another 3 on this side. So there's more leaves. So for every time it goes, every time I click on this flower, my game starts freezing. What's happening with this? Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, it did over an entire mana spreader and it's still going. That's pretty impressive. That's a lot of mana. I have never seen anything fill a spreader this fast. I wonder if we might need 3 spreaders, so we can actually get the full effect out of each one of these plants. No, we got 3 now, and I've been watching this, and I think I understand how this works. Now, you guys see that every one of these munch tools is tied to the mana spreader in front of it. And a lot of times, like when these leaves all disappear, right now, let's keep an eye. You guys see only this one is firing. So that tells me that only this one munch tool right now. And now you see the other 2. So this one fires first, and then afterwards these 2. And from how I understand this now, I did not do any more reading or anything online. Just by watching this, it looks like when one of these triggers, it eats all the leaves in the area. And so this one here, you know, makes use of all of them, so it gets a ton of mana, while these 2 afterwards split this. So what I'm thinking is that I actually need to make probably 6 more autonomous activators, and then change this setup up a little bit. And I was thinking that I can do this. Let's do something here real quick. So this stops. I want to stop this. And I'm going to get all the leaves out of this now. Here's my thinking. I spread them out. I don't know what's happening right now with my PC. It's looking at my stats, everything is fine. But sometimes here, since I made these flowers, I'm really freezing up. So I'm not sure what's... Anyways, don't want to bother you guys with that. I figured out. Yeah, you see this left one triggered now. That's it. So... what I'm thinking is making more of these and spreading them out. So have like, I'm gonna move this around probably a little bit. Probably to here. And then have 3 of the, 1 munchkin over here with leaves, 1 here, and 1 over here. And that would be a lot of wires. So I'm thinking of possibly running this power underground and then running it via just regular... energy ducts or something to these spreaders underground. But that's gonna be... I'll figure that out. So I want to get this done today. So I am gonna go ahead and... yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and set this up now. So I'm gonna make... it should be enough to have 1 spreader per flower. At least, I mean, I can always add more later. So I'm just gonna need to make 6 more autonomous activators and some more supplier pipes and spread this out around here. And so I don't waste any of this mana right now. In case I need to make something else, I can simply drop my band in there and suck everything up. Let me change this to function mode, and this one is this way, yes. So I can just suck this mana up. So, like I said, in case I need to make something else, I can just drop the ring back in there and get some mana and whatever it takes to make this. And that was a lot of talking and nothing happening, so I'll BRBs when I have all this figured out over here. I wanted to show you guys the setup now before I close the hatch. And that is... oh, I can disconnect this one here, I forgot. Hey, disable. There we go. I just, put the conduit connector here with an HV wire connector. And I decided to go with the Ender IO stuff right now because it's the easiest to hide. If I would have the supplier pipe underneath each one of these 9, and then I would have to come up, either with 9 wires, 3 here, 3 there, and 3 there, that would be ugly. And I also made a bunch of leadstone energy ducts, but I made them for nothing because, those would look ugly too. I think we could put covers on there, but I said, you know what, that's what Ender IO is good for, to have multiple things run in one spot, so it's perfect. Now, this guy over here, 64 spruce leaves. In bulk 50, I believe means now, I'm trying to understand what these means. I think that when this goes below 50%, so 32 or less, I guess, 31 or less, it will then fill it up again. If you have it at bulk 100, I think it will wait until it's all gone and then do it again. Infinite, just keep going forever. Partial, I don't know that one yet. And full just brings always a whole stack. So I'm just going to leave it at bulk 50 right now and see what happens with that. And yeah, there's the first stack in there. And now we can set this guy on here, extract, always active. Oh, they're already going right away. I forgot. Yes, of course. And every one of these down here. Wow, why are these going so much longer now? Holy shnikes, guys. What's happening? Why is this different now? I don't understand. Alright, apparently we hit it now. But that is a lot of mana. But only this guy is full. Yeah, oh. Ooh. I don't know what's happening. Are you telling me this one guy picked up D6, D6, and D6 because there's nothing coming from here? What? I must not be understanding this right, guys. But yeah, let me just show you guys real quick. Every one of these is set up to insert and power insert. So they're all exactly the same. And again, here I put dirt in, first slot only. And, you know, eventually they will all be full with 64. So this barrel in there is gonna, yeah. Check it out. Now these two are eating and the first one isn't. What is the range of these guys? It must be huge. Because this guy over here ate all these other 12 over here. Well, it's working. That's where I'm going to leave it for today. I'm going to do some more research on this flower. And maybe you guys have some tips and tricks on them too if you have used them before. I'd really appreciate that. And of course I brought one of the facades over here. I don't think it really fits to do that here. You know, covered up with grass like that. I think we should actually use like a Technic block or something like that. I think that would look a lot better. And I gotta get more dirt. But I'll close this up here right now when we're done with the episode. Well, guys, I'm happy we got the tree farm going. Something dependable. I'm really gonna miss the robots. They were a ton of fun. But they're just not dependable enough. That's my problem with it. And you know, when you get deep into modded Minecraft, you don't really want to have to run out of wood. That's my worry. And we got the Botania set up again. All right, down to 15 stacks. Definitely getting more saplings, and we got tons of wood. So, and it kind of likes, we can make a nice little park here with these hedges and add some water stuff. Of course, I cannot use any leaf blocks because that's gonna eat it up when it gets near it. And let's check here. Oh yeah, that made a lot of mana. You guys saw that jump, and I did not even empty my mana ring into this. That's all fresh mana. That is not bad at all. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode, and I hope the quality is good. I'm actually a little bit nervous now when I do the editing if the quality is going to be as good as I expect it to be. And if you did like the episode, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.